how is everybody going? We're going to use a webcam today, see how that works. Hopefully, it'll be nice, but we'll see. But today, we're going to be playing a little bit of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I already kind of have a car ready for us to build. It is a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 7 or an 8, I think. I'm not too sure, but it's the GSR version. So we're going to see that. And on top of that, I also have a V12 swapped 2006 Mustang. I don't know why it's V12 swapped, but it just kind of came like that from the auction shop. So that's kind of nice, but I would also like to go off to the auction shop and see if they have an RX-7, because I would like to work on an RX-7. I never actually took it apart in RX-7 in this game, and I would honestly like to. I would like to see how that is. And as soon as this thing gets done loading, we will get off into the game and see how it is. Here we are. Alright. Here is my Mustang that I just built. You guys might have seen it. No. You guys saw this one in a clip in one of my shorts. This is the V12 swapped 2006 Mustang. And if you guys want to know, I actually own a 2006 GT Mustang that is actually baby shit green like this. And yes, the fitment on the tires is ridiculous. I'm working on it. I kind of messed up putting those on, but let's not worry about that. But this is my V12 swapped 2006 Mustang, so that's kind of nice. I can guarantee you that they did not come V12 swapped out the dealer, and you could not actually get them custom made like that. So that is nice. That's definitely going to be pretty crazy to build on. This was extremely fun to build on. This right here actually makes 1400 horsepower if I'm not mistaken. Factory power, 750 horsepower with 923 foot-pounds of torque. And now it is making 1423 horsepower with 741 foot-pounds of torque. So yeah, this thing is a beast. But I think we're going to work on this right here, the Lancer. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 7. It is a nice blue. We're definitely going to keep it this color. They had a whole bunch of these down there at the auction shop that were actually pretty nice. They had the Too Fast Too Furious Brian Mitsubishi Evo 8, and then they also had the Evo 10. So first off, we're going to drain the oil. We're actually going to do it normally and not actually make a big mess. Even though it doesn't matter, because we have unlimited money and we can just make as big as a mess as we want because we can afford it. But for the sake of a video, we're just going to use this the correct way. Damn, that oil's pretty clean. It looked like it was just changed. Oh yeah, that would actually explain why, because I actually had to refill the oil before starting it. Immediately just get off into the meaty greedy of it. The internals look extremely well. It's actually pretty good condition, huh? Good thing this is just a 4-cylinder, so it's actually going to take us a lot less time to put together and take apart than it would with a V8 or even a 6. I gotta assemble it from the engine bay. All right, yeah, gotcha. Anything else I can take off from the? Can we get straight here? Thank you. Take off the whole exhaust pipe because we're using a whole new one. We're going to be getting us an aftermarket exhaust pipe because why not, right? I don't know if we're going to redo the suspension because just by eyeballing it, everything looks pretty all right. Looks like it was very well taken care of, that's for sure. Once we get back to the bottom, we will pay a little bit more attention to it. But for now, let's take out our additional tools. Let's take out our drain tools and drain out all this good stuff here so we don't make a mess while we're taking everything apart. And with the fuse box, I think we're going to keep the fuse box for now. I don't think there's really too much holding us back. I'm pretty sure these are in good condition as well, so we can actually keep that, not really pay too much. Definitely putting a brand new high performance radiator in it along with an intercooler. Or an oil cooler, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so let's get back to the nitty gritty. The washer fluid's staying because there's no reason to change that out. You know, I need to find a mod that actually adds like a real Toyota Supra into this. I'm pretty sure I came across it the other day, but I didn't download it. I also downloaded a 1994 to 98 Ford Mustangs, and then along with the 99 to 04 Mustang as well mods, but they did not actually install properly, so I'm going to have to retry them out to get them to work, because I would like to have those, because my first car was actually a 1997 V6 Mustang, and if I could actually like work on one of those on this game, that would be an absolute dream for me. That'd be great. I mean, I'll already get to work on the Mustang that I actually have now, the 2006 V8. I actually have two of those sitting outside the garage at the moment. One with the V12 in it, which I am excited to work on that one, because that one's going to make so much power, and it's going to put that GT500 to shame. It's such a small timing chain. I also got to remember, I'm used to V8s. But I am not one of those regular American V8 guys that just is all about V8. No, I take any motor, because you can make fucking power out of any little 4-cylinder. I've seen some Hondas put some V8s to shame, okay? And them Hondas are crazy nasty. Like, they are great. And the whole suspension we're just gonna keep, because again, just by eyeballing it, 92%, 94. I have driven this already, so a lot of the suspension is pretty alright. We'll take it to the track after we completely rebuild it and see what exactly all needs rebuilding and new parts and all that other good stuff. So everything looks good just from an eye view. These springs, 98%, those are still fine. Even these rubber bushings are all fine. At least they're all over 95. Like, if they were under 75%, or like maybe 80, we'd probably end up changing a few things, but dude, everything seems fine. Sway bars are good, every single rubber bushing's fine. Fuel pump, definitely changing. And we're gonna change out the fuel tank as well. Clean fuel is a must. Alright, so the engine is completely disabled. I do wonder what kind of engine swaps we can do with this thing though. We can either swap it to a single overhead cam or a dual overhead cam. So we're sticking with the dual, because 2 cams is always better than 1. So time to assemble this engine. It is a i4B. So let's go off into here and scroll down a little bit to where we had to take some things apart. Alright, we started with the oil filter and oil pan. I mean, everything is mighty fine. But if you know me, I'm still going to put brand new parts, at least brand new engine parts into it either way. So let's get a shopping list going here. We're just going to grab every single thing here, which is pretty much the easiest way to go about it, if we're being absolutely honest here. Alright, so now, off to the tablet. Let's get all of our parts. My bad. Alright, so we got a... It's just going to be a regular air filter. I know that already. Alright, now, open shopping list. Open the shopping list. Alright, and I'm going to buy all this stuff, and I will be right back for you guys. Alright, we are back, and we got everything we need, plus a lot of extra. I bought a lot of stuff left over. I probably should have bought a little bit more piston rods, but that's alright, and fuel filters, but that's okay. I bought a lot of stuff that we need. Now we're getting into the whole Mustang parts here, but I bought a lot of extra parts, and I also bought every single engine part that we needed. So let's get right on into it, starting from the bottom, baby, because we need to put the... Hold up. Actually, you know what? You know what I forgot? I forgot the radiator. I forgot to get the radiator. Oh boy. Whoopsie. So let's get, since we're already up here, let's put the radiator in. Put our brand new radiator in with our fans. Come back down here, put our intercoolers in, our large and 2 small intercoolers with our crankshaft and bearings and whatnot, and get this car on the road. We are also gonna have to see if we can find some cool little body parts for it as well, because some mods actually come with a bunch of optional body parts that you can actually put on these cars. Alright, time to put our pistons in. Our new aftermarket pistons with regular rings. Look at that, we got aftermarket heads with aftermarket camshafts, baby. This thing's gonna be roaring like a puppy. Roaring like a lion. Puppies don't really roar. Bro, my GT500 that I actually have outside of the garage on this game actually has a little bit of a hard time going up against a lot of the hypercars. I mean, it does pretty well, but I think it's mainly my start and my shifting times that I need to work on so I can actually beat them. But it has a little bit of a tough time beating them, not even gonna lie. But I hope that the V12 swapped Mustang will actually do a little bit better, actually. I hope. Right. Alright, let's put in our aftermarket spark plug and coils in. Because we don't want low performance plugs with coils, because one will burn out the other. And you're just going to be sitting there constantly changing them out. Now see, this is a little bit easier to put an engine together. Well, it is a lot easier to put it together because it tells you what to do than what it is in My Summer Car. Because if you guys have seen my streams for My Summer Car, it is a pain in the ass just to build a vehicle on that game. You gotta get everything precise, and then on top of that, you can just touch the vehicle one wrong way. It can just absolutely mess it up, send it flying. Man, I wonder how much power this thing's gonna pull, because I'm not sure how much power it actually has stock. Can we actually see how much power this thing has? Okay, factory power, it comes with 276 horsepower stock and with 377 foot-pounds of torque stock. So I'm at least pushing for 700-800 horsepower, but this thing could very well go up over 1,000, because like I said, with that GT500 that I have, I did not expect that thing to be going up that high in horsepower, because that thing has 1,470 some odd horsepower. Like, god dang, I did not expect that. That thing is pretty quick. On, put these on. Yeah, I also bought new ones of these. That's pretty much about the only new thing that I'm going to do to this suspension, because everything else, like I said, looks perfectly fine, and I don't really want to waste too much time on them. I was about to save money, but alright, so we just got to do the starter. We got the radiator in, both intercoolers. So starter, fluids, tires. Alright. I believe is where we're at now, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, and fuel injectors and a few other things too as well. Hey, check this thing out. It's going. Got that turbocharger. I wish I could do an actual like dual turbo setup or twin turbo setup. Freaking Need for Speed's got me saying dual turbo, and it absolutely irritates the hell out of me. Alright, let's stick the tires back on here real quick so we can see what this puppy do. Hold up. I was about to say, I could pretty much put my Mustang tires on there. Hold up. Hold up. I'm pretty sure I can. I mean, they're still good. You know what? We're sticking the Mustang tires on here. That's what we're doing. We're definitely going to stick the Mustang tires on here. Okay, so 255s up in the front. Hopefully this doesn't look too funky. It is actually like the perfect fitment. Look at that. Wow, definitely going to get a little bit of rubbing whenever we hit a bump, but sticks out a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be all right. Let's see how these 285s actually look on the back. I mean, they stick out quite a bit, and it looks a little funky, but I think we'll be good. I mean, they're better than those rinky-dinky tiny little tires that we had, dude. Like, that's not gonna catch traction at all. What are these little straight tires gonna do? Like, come on. Now we got some big meaty boys on here, so that's gonna be fun. I do this cool little mini game here. Oh, and these are size 20s as well. So we just slapped 20s onto a freaking Evo 7. Let's see the fitment on here. It's a little glitched, but we're not gonna worry about that, alright? Look at that exhaust, baby. Ooh, look at that meaty little thing. First, let's take this outside to garage entrance C. Alright, alright. Look at this puppy. Let's see if it starts up real quick. Let's see. So much louder, so much better. Listen, I tell you. Now, can we actually like take apart like some of the interiors? I can. Sweet. So let's take out these seats here because those seats are absolutely atrocious. Now let's come here. Interior shop add-ons, community car bodies. Is there any kind of like, oh my Jesus, oh my lordy. We're definitely gonna have to go with this right here. That just makes it pop, knowing it. Look at that. I mean, the hood kind of goes out a little far, but we're not gonna worry about that. That looks, oh, all right. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Can I take apart this back seat as well? Because like, bro, this back seat need to go. No? Alright. Okay. So look at this. It's looking pretty good. The rims don't look too bad, actually. Alright, awesome. Okay, we got a bunch of new parts now for the car. Let's take some of this stuff off and see exactly what we can do. Alright, check it out. Alright, I'm liking it. Now let's go move this over to the paint shop real quick and get it painted. No, actually, our wash first. We gotta wash it, then we paint it, because you don't paint over something that's not washed, because you're just not gonna get anything done at that point. Nice and painted, nice and clean. Doing great. Alright, back to the paint shop. We're just gonna paint it blue like how it already is because I like the color of it. So we're going blue. Alright, blue all around except for the front. The carbon fiber on the front looks a little funky to me, if we're being absolutely honest here. So we can take it to the dyno. See how much it dynos. Let's take it to the dyno real quick. Let's see how much it's dynoing. Honestly, I want to drive it real quick. I want to drive it. See what's happening. But let's slap it on the dyno. Do we have a... Can we use a tuner on it? Are we able to? Alright, let's start this test and see what it is. Factory power, 276 horsepower, 377 foot-pounds of torque. Let's see what it makes now. Let's see. 478 horsepower, really? That's all we got? We only gained 202 horsepower out of that? That is not the power I was looking for. I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. Not the power I was wanting. Absolutely not. My engine block's at 95%, so it's kind of hindering us just a little bit. So, probably should have bought a new block for it, but I wanted to work with the original one that came with it. But it looks like everything's good. I mean, there's not really much else we can do besides change the block. But we have it. We dynoed it. We painted it, we cleaned it, we did everything to it. So, let's take it to the test track. Take it to the test track, then take it to the racetrack, then take it to the drag strip and see how it does on the drag. Alright, here we go. Can I look around at all? No. Alright, let's see how this is. Give me a second. Cut off down there at the bottom, but screw it. We're just gonna go with it. Oh my god, that thing just gripped up as soon as I hit the gas. Oh, okay, yeah, it didn't quite want to turn for me. It is an automatic, not manual. I haven't changed it quite yet. Oh yeah, this thing's quick. Okay, for 400 horsepower, this thing is fast. And it handles so much better than the Mustang. That's probably because of the four-wheel drive, but this thing is quick. 400 horsepower, that thing's fast. Got that. It's a rough shift out of first, but it's alright. Oh, good lord. So I got a little too wide there. Oh, that's just because it fucking turns, baby. Oh, God. Oh, no, we're fine. Oh, this is where I flipped the Mustang. Oh, God. And we almost flipped this, too. Oh, wow, that was nice. That felt really good. Oh, yeah, I like this Evo. This Evo's pretty nice. Oh, that was the first lap? Okay. Oh! Alright, let's do a little bit better without crashing. Here we go. Alright. Turn one down. Or 3 or 4, whatever. Alright, we got it going now. Okay, yeah. I'm liking this lap a little bit better than the one before. We're actually taking our time with it. Look at that. This thing's pretty fast. I mean, it's not as fast as I was wanting it to be, but it's still pretty fast. Like I said, I was wanting 600-700 horsepower out of it, but clearly that's not what we got. Clearly. And the traction control hasn't quite went off yet. So let's see. I mean, it hooks up instantly. Like, it just instantly hooks. And that's extremely nice. Alright, so now that we've driven this one or two laps around the track, let's take it to the drag strip and see exactly how well it is against other vehicles and other players. Not real players, but computers, you know. So let's see. Let's pop back in this thing, take it for a drive, and let's take it to the drag strip. And the drag strip is a DLC, so you do gotta pay a little bit of money for it, sadly. Alright, so let's see here. Our tuning is only at 71.15%, so there's still probably a good bit that we can do, and there's gotta be some way that we can actually tune our vehicle as well. There's gotta be a way. I'll have to look it up. But let's get into the race. Let's start off with this Ferrari first. See how good we hold up against a Ferrari. Alright, big boy. I forgot that I actually have to shift it myself. Oh, nah! Monica! Yeah, boy, he caught up. Maybe if I didn't grind my gear out that first time, maybe we'll have him. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. I got it this time. We're not going to grind out our gear. We're not going to straight up pay attention to him. Ah, dude, we got him on the rip this time. Haha, look at that. It's all about that start, baby. It's all about that start. We got it that time. What was his time? Oh, Okay, here it is, here it is. Okay, I got 11 seconds, 11.7, and he got a 12.0. Alright. I was at 190 kilometers, and he was at 205. Let's go up against the Salem, which is the car mechanic simulator version of a Mustang. So let's see how we fare up against this thing. Started off a little late, but I got faith in this Evo. Okay, never mind. I don't have faith in this Evo. Those are some odd tail lights for that thing. Ooh, Nissan GTR, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're facing off against that GTR now. Another all-wheel drive vehicle. Let's see how we fare up against it. Where'd he go? Hey, do we get the GTR? Yo, we got him, man. Look at that. Damn, he ran a damn near 20-second half mile. Woo! Boy, let's do it again. Let's run it back. Let's see how you do again. Come on now. I had faith in you. I had a lot more faith in you than that. Come on now. You can do better. Come on, boy. You got me this time. No? Damn, I even grinded out my third gear on accident. Hot damn, boy. GTR just had no chance, I guess. Poor guy kind of accidentally quickly went through that. Alright, let's try the old school Mustang. Let's see how it is against the old school fastback Mustang. Alright. Oh god, man, that V8's kicking my ass. Boy, you gonna get me throughout this whole quarter mile, ain't you? Oh, Lord! Bro, he was still gaining on me. God dang, boy. You know what? You got it. The Olsen GTR. What is this? A fucking AMG Mercedes or something? Oh, yeah. Car Mechanic Simulator did just come out with a new Mercedes DLC as well. And I am definitely going to have to try that out. Because that is the only DLC that I do not own. Aw, dude, he won by a little bit. By a tad, he won. Right, well, let's head back to the garage. I don't think there's much else that we can do besides take it to the speed track and see just how much speed it will actually make. Like, what's the top speed on this thing? That's about all that we can really do with it. Let's see how fast this puppy is! Oh, here we go! We're just gonna top this puppy out. Hopefully we're actually able to top it out. That looks like 340. 240. Fifth gear is the highest gear. 262, 663, 265, 266. 270. I gotta look over at my OBS to see it. 270 is the... Oh, God. 270 is the top speed. Let's see if we can actually get it to do a 360. That's about the best we can do for the 360 for this. First trip to Car Mechanic Simulator. Nope. It ain't happening. Alright, well. That's all. Top speed is 270 kilometers. Let me search up how much that actually is real quick. 270 kilometers 2 miles per hour. 167. So it's a little bit more than I thought. I said about 160, 140, right? So that's about right. So we were hitting about 170 miles per hour in that thing. That's nuts. That's wild. That's crazy. That's crazy. That honestly really is. So that's nice. Like I said, I don't think there's quite much else to do here besides look at these. And of course, this one still needs a lot of work. I've done absolutely nothing to this car. So if you guys want to see this car in the next video, the V12 swapped 2006 Mustang, I will put it in the next video. But yeah, but if you guys want to see this car here in the next video, let me know, or I will try and find an RX-7 and put that in the next video. But if you guys would like to see this, let me know down in the comments below. Like the video as well, because I think we're going to be ending it off here because there's not much else we can do besides bask in our glory in our vehicle that we've all created together. The beauty of the Evo 7. So yeah, so enough of my rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and end off this video here. If there's anything else I need to add, I will add it in post or after, whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate for watching this bit longer of a video than we're normally used to. So yeah, thank you guys. That's awesome. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. It might be Need for Speed Unbound. It might be this. It might be more Burnout 3, Midnight Club. It might be something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see next. But thank you guys for watching and have a good one.